This is the Elliptical Oracle. Join MonaLisa Coburn on an exhilarating journey to spiritual enlightenment. With every episode, dive into the world of chakra clearings, energy healings, and channelings from one consciousness. Get ready to strengthen your mind, body, and soul while discovering how to harness your energy and awaken your spiritual senses. Tune in to stay spiritually fit and energized, all while moving with the flow of the universe. And now, here's MonaLisa.
Come on in. Welcome to the Elliptical Oracle, where we learn all things spiritual. And I start off with energy healing. Today will be a quick energy healing, and I'm going to get right into it. So come on in and see what our lessons are for today. That's going to be fun. So, and we just have fun here. So we always start with connecting to the breath, right? So let's do it. So take a deep breath and breathe out. And if you're working out like I am, you can't breathe that deeply, right? But I can breathe in, and I can feel it, and I can let it go. And I breathe in, I feel the air come to my nostrils, and I let it go. This is important to focus on the breath, because as you focus on the breath, the life force, breathe in, feel it, and breathe out. It brings you back to center. And in those moments, you're letting everything else go. The chaos that's around you, that's in this 3D world, and you're saying, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm going to stand up for myself, whether you're sitting down and you're sitting down enjoying this. Yeah, that's you. You do you, right? So whatever you can do, if you're walking in the woods, if you're on a treadmill, I hope you're having fun. And I hope you're here to grow spiritually. That's what the Elliptical Oracle is all about. It's about spiritual growth. So, come back to the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And at this time, I'm going to ask my higher self, and I'm going to ask XAND, my celestial tribe, my spirit guides, my angels, the archangels, the ascended masters to come on in and lead and guide this healing, and lead and guide me through every word I say, and let me be a useful tool, and let my energy healing be from you and not from me. And just let me be the tool of oneness, the tool of all that there is. Let me be the teacher that I am, that I signed up for being, for my highest calling is a writer, teacher, writer. And without any further ado, let us drop down to our heart space and feel our heart expanding in 360 degrees all around us, far greater than our physical body. Imagine your heart opening up like a rose budding and touching this rose is growing and touching each and every chakra, each and every organ and gland and cell and subcellular and partum and particle, every part and particle, every quantum particle that's in every now and in every reality. Let it spread. Let this love, because we're in the heart, and that's love. Let this love source touch each and every quantum particle of you and drench you in this love, washing away anything negative, in any part and particle of your light body, in this now and in all realities. And feel it. Come back to the breath. Breathe it in. Breathe in the positive, the source light, and watch it transform anything negative throughout your body to love, to love. And at this time, if there's anything negative that you know within your body, place it in your receiving hand. And if you're busy jogging or on the treadmill, that's totally okay. You can just put it right there in your third eye. Whatever it is, whatever little kink you got, if you have anything in your physical body at all, place it right there in your third eye. And I normally do an example. And my example that I normally do is as a backache. I don't have one, but I'm going to put a backache in there. I want to show you exactly what you can do. You take that backache and you say, why do I have that backache? And if it's a lower backache, you're like, that lower backache, it's in my root chakra. And that root chakra stands for lack. If there's something bothering you, lack of abundance, lack of security. It's that old belief in lack. Not always, but I'm using this as an example only, because there's many, many things. And let's say it's lack. And that comes from a belief system, because there really is no such thing as lack in all that there is. It's all here, it's all right here. Everything in your vortex is right here. That's just conditioned. We've all been, so many of us have been conditioned. And in this moment, we ask for those conditions to be transformed into the feeling and the knowing that we are abundant. We are abundant in love. We are abundant in light. We are abundant in support. We're abundant in family. We're abundant in pets. We're abundant in air. We're abundant in trees and plants. We have so much abundance around us. Take time. Don't take a breath in without me speaking. I know it's going to be hard for some of you, but I want you to think of 5 things you're abundant in. You can say the 5 things I said, or you can come up with your own. Try to think of 5 things you're abundant in. All right. Just so you know, I got 5 more things I was abundant in. I'm abundant in books. Oh, I love to read books. I'm very abundant in books. I'm abundant in music. I'm abundant in the ability to dance to that music. I'm abundant in talking. I love to talk. So here I am, right? And I'm abundant in allowing to be a useful tool, allowing my higher self to come on in, to lead and guide us. Yeah. So without further ado, I'm going to step aside and ask my higher self and XAND to come on in. My higher self says she's stepping aside too. And this will be XAND. Yes. And so to finish this glorious energy healing from top to toe, from way above and from way below, imagine your body like a light being full of the rainbow's colors. Feel them light up. Feel them being transformed into love from head to toe, toe to head, and way above your head and way below. And see your light body light up in all things that need to be washed away. Trust, allow, surrender that they are washed. And in this very moment, you can change your life. You can change your life in this very moment. Yeah. All you got to say is, I let go. I let go. I let go. I let go. And with that, we're going to end this energy healing with some things we would just love to share with you. Some things we want you to know. When we come in with a grain of light and a grain of wisdom, this is what we're saying. We're going to tell you some tips to stay in this glorious energy healing 24/7. And that is, you are loved. You're loved by your higher self. You are loved. You are so loved. You're loved by your angels and your spirit guides. And your spirit guides, yeah. Your spirit guides, everyone picks at least one spiritual guide to guide them when they're there. And if you don't know your spirit team yet, just say, I don't know them yet. Yeah. And to start to meditate, to start to lose yourself when you go for a long jog or a swim. Yeah, whatever it is that you do that you love. If you're a fisherman, when you're out there fishing, your spirit guide's right there with you. And he might have been the greatest fisherman that ever lived. So you can ask to get to know. Ask to get to know your spiritual team. You all have one. So you are loved. Yeah. And you are divine. You are all connected to the one. You're all connected to Source. Everyone is equally connected. You are a complete divinity within yourself. Yeah, you are divine. And what does that mean? It means to know your self-worth. We really want you to know your self-worth. We want you to know your divinity. We want you to know that you are I am. And when you put labels upon yourself, you can lose yourself. When you put labels upon yourself, like I'm a dog mom, I'm a parent, I'm an ex, those are just part of titles, like an actress or an actor in a play. Yeah, that's not who you really are. You're just trying them on. You're just trying on the labels. So think of it. Think of that the next time you say, I'm a mom. First and foremost, be divinity. Be the divine spiritual being that you are. Isn't that glorious? Isn't that glorious? Breathe in, breathe out. Accept the I am. The I am that is eternal. The I am that when you transition, and that is something else we want you to know. Get rid of the word death. It has such stigma to it. Death is a rebirth back home. A rebirth back home. And to know that after this life, your eternal soul, you can stay on the other side if you want. And everyone's like, yeah, I'm gonna stay and enjoy heaven. And heaven, your heaven is what your thoughts are, what you make it. We know for this child here, for the channeler, her heaven is a mile-long swimming pool. Yeah, that's her heaven. It goes all the way out to a cliff where she can then jump into the ocean below and swim another mile to a little island and have a picnic and swim back. We say, how many thousands of times are you going to do that before you get, is this all there is? And you feel like you want to grow. There's many jobs, many careers on the other side, many I ams. You can choose to come back and experience third density, fourth density, fifth density. Yeah. You can experience sixth density, late sixth density. And dimensions. Let's not get into dimensions right now. You can climb that ladder for a long time. Yeah. But know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. And we would encourage you, if you don't know what that means, to ask, what does it mean to know thyself? What does it mean to know thyself? Our heart, our love, our compassion for you is to know thyself, to experience heaven on earth. That every day you can't wait to wake up and have a glorious experience, no matter what and where you are in this 3D world. And to know that it takes both light and dark to be one. We are not saying anything new. These concepts are old, as humans have been on this planet, and far, far older. The truth is, angels came down to experience time, the illusion of separation. And when you know thyself, you know that. You know that it's illusion, the separation. For no one is ever separated from God. All is within the great mystery, all is within all that there is. Always. The illusion is a separation. And we say to you, when you can comprehend that the illusion is a separation, then you can see the truth of I am. And you can be a light in the dark night of the soul, whether it's yours, your families, your friends, the planets. For you, if you are I am, and you know thyself, then you are a light, you are a beacon, you are the light of the truth. And you see with the one eye past illusion to the truth. Breathe. Breathe. When life gets you off, when you become off focus, come back. Come back to the breath. Come back to the now. Focus on the breath. Accept, allow, trust. Live in the now. Take time out for yourself, for joy, for following that joy, for following your highest path. Daily, every day. Love yourself so much that you put yourself first. And when you do, you give yourself oxygen to give others oxygen. When you take care of yourself first, your frequency rises and you don't have to do a thing, and it rises the frequency of those around you. Stand in your empowerment, stand in your I am. Come back to the breath. Come back to the breath when you need. Breathe in. Fill your lungs with the I am. And breathe out. We are XAND, and we are complete. And we thank you for this honor. And we sign off with love, love, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that was a lot. I mean, a real lot. I felt it in my soul. I think we just got the call to be the light into the world. They love to surprise me. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you for this glorious teaching. I am a humble learner. And I thank you. And I thank you, and I thank you, and I thank you. So, what was that about? That was about us standing in our empowerment of just knowing that we're eternal beings, knowing that when life is chaotic, that we can come back to the breath. We can come back to that thought, I am eternal. I am a divine being. No one on this planet has any more energy than you. And you're going to use your energy to light the world, to be a light, to stand in your truth, in your awareness, that the power of you comes from inside of you, from the wisdom, from your angels, from your higher self, from all that there is. I thank you for this glorious teaching. I'm so thankful that I'm a useful tool. So thankful, so thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I welcome more. Take a sip of water. I get the feeling they want me to do, because I'm the Elliptical Oracle, to do another one of my cards. If you don't know the story behind my cards, I think there's a card deck for everyone. And I had a glorious friend that I loved. Her name's Diana, master teacher of tarot cards. And I loved every step that she taught me. But I just didn't feel connected to the cards. Like, okay, I got this. I wanted something more, something deeper, something aligned with me. And so I went online and I saw this one card deck and it called out to me. And I didn't buy it, and the next morning I couldn't wait to hit go. And when it came and I opened it up, it changed my life. Because I tell everyone that's when I really started hearing spirit, when they started talking to me, and when I call my third ear. So when I say that, when I say I hear spirit in my third ear, different people sound differently to me. I can, like, my sister's right here with me, my older sister, and she says, "Hi, Moan." That's what she called me. And she says, "I didn't mean to make you cry." And I'm telling her these are tears of joy and love to know that she's here in this room with me. And she's saying, my mom's higher self is still on the other side, but my mom chose to be reborn, and that she promised Mom. You get the picture. For the longest time, I call her my younger sister, but she was actually 10 years older than me, and she was the first person I channeled. I haven't channeled her in a long time. She was what you call mentally slow, and I channeled her, and I learned so much from her in life and from the other side. And when I stopped channeling her, I said, like, "Where did you go?" And she's like, Zan stepped up. I call them my spirit team. They're like 100,000 angels strong, is what they describe themselves to me as. And I'm like, you know, I know the other side. I'm like, 100,000 angels? That's not that many, you know. That's fine. I'm tickled pink and I'm honored, and they're like, well, a lot of them are my past and future lives, but I didn't have that many. I came in from this planet, from a different planet, at the time of Christ consciousness. And so I came in at the time of Christ consciousness. So I've been reincarnating on this planet since Yeshua, also known as Jesus Christ. And I remember my other lives. I had glimpses of as a little boy during the time of Yeshua. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But I will add this. I want to go back to my sister. So ever since I've been channeling XAND, and that sister is a part of XAND, and her name is Tootie. And Tootie, I said, you know, why would such a loving place like heaven send children like my sister? And some, you know, some babies are born without breath, some can never walk. I was a special education teacher for 20 years. And I said, why? Why do you take such beautiful souls and give them such limitations? And the truth is that if you know any of these glorious people, it's for many reasons. It's been explained to me that it's for the growth of their soul, so they chose it. Doesn't that just give you relief? Doesn't that give you glorious relief that they chose it? Yeah. And it's for the growth of their soul. But the second thing, and it's just as equally as important, they came in as teachers. So that those around, let's say, those around my sister, like me, see, I was so grateful that I could add 2 + 2. Even though I was severely dyslexic, I was going to learn how to write 2 the correct way. Nothing could stop me. I saw all the things that hindered my sister, and I felt so grateful. And I know that my older sister had a boy, and he had he never was able to learn how to walk, and he had severe disabilities. And he came so that all his brothers and sisters and his family and people like me that was part of his life that would see him would be thankful. Thankful that you could breathe, for that you could talk, for the simplest things. Thankful that you could walk. Yeah. They come to be teachers, to teach others. What is it, if you know someone like that, what are they showing? What are they showing the rest of us? How to think outside of a box. What a glorious gift. How to think outside of a box. How to answer your own call with, even though the world says, do it this way. Well, who made up that law to do it this way? Right? Do it the way it's you. And blessed be the planet who's allowed children to be children and to honor every way they walk, every way they breathe, every way they learn. And to teach them to honor themselves, and to teach them that they are loved unconditionally. Right? So I'm going to get off my high horse. We're going to go back to fun. We're going to do a card. So I hope that was a little bit of enlightenment for you. So now you know me a little bit better. And I'm going to pick a card. Yeah, I am. Excuse me for a moment. There we go. I'm going to pick a card. And so I asked XAND to show me the card. I asked my higher self to show me the card. Spirit, how's that? Angel, spirit, higher self. Okay, this one's sticking up. Be going for that one. Wow. I got this card 2 days in a row. I don't believe in coincidences. There are no coincidences in life. I got this card 2 days in a row. You see it? Spiritual sovereignty. That means this is a message from the other side, telling us that you are all spiritual beings, to stand in your spiritual self of knowing thyself. And that's what this means. And if you don't know what that means, take a deep breath. Come back to the self and say, what does it mean to be spiritual sovereign? What does it mean? I'm going to tell you what I got. That's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are. To the top of the now, Tia. To the top of the now. So it is, so it is, so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I welcome more. I welcome more.